What's up, YSN Nation? Steve Leslie, YSNLive.com, your home of the Ursuline Irish. Tuesday night here at the Golden Dawn, another great Tuesday night. Another big-time crowd for the Ursuline Irish as they prepare to play Akron St. And I've said it before, talk to Coach Reardon. 2011 Irish Nation is the last Ursuline victory against St. V's. I'm going to say that's going to come into an end Friday night at Stambaugh Stadium. We'll have it for you on YSNLive.com. Richie Giuliano will be on the call. Joined by senior offensive defensive lineman Isaac Lucas. Isaac, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Senior year. That's hard. I know this class very well. Senior year. Talk about your family a little bit and what brought you to Ursuline High School.
Well, my cousin went to Ursuline
Okay.
before me. So she was a senior my
Freshman year.
And she really liked it. So my mom really liked how they were doing things over at Ursuline
Sure.
and all of that with her. So, yeah, my mom sent me to Ursuline.
Was it a great decision for you?
Yeah, 100%.
Absolutely. Let's talk about senior year. Shout out to your mom, obviously, for making the commitment to go to Ursuline. I watched that game Saturday night I called it.
Mm-hmm.
I asked Coach Reardon, I want to ask you as one of – and I call YSU football on the radio too, so I get to see a lot of things. That's one of the most physical football games I've ever called.
Oh, yeah.
Take me where you're at the next day, Sunday morning. How sore is everybody after that?
Well, usually after every game, my body's always banged up, playing both sides of the ball, O-line, D-line, always banged up, especially Sunday because we played on Saturday. So, yeah, Sunday, my body was hurting.
Yeah. So it takes a little time to regroup.
Oh, yeah.
With no doubt that you guys do a great job. Talk about the senior class a little bit. I know how tight the whole senior class is as a student body. This senior group of football players is very close. Talk about that a little bit. I know how close you are with all your O-linemen.
Oh, yeah, those are my boys, all of them, even the skill. Senior year went fast. Hi, Mark. But
yeah, no doubt.
Senior came fast. I grew up with them. Freshman, senior year now. I love them like my brothers.
Yeah, Isaac Lucas, great offensive, defensive lineman. Tell me a little bit about that. You got to play varsity at a young age. You're going to go to Ball State. We'll get into that. What's the biggest difference for you from freshman, sophomore year to now? Has the game slowed down, I guess, is my question.
Oh, yeah, 100%. When I started my first varsity game.
That was what, sophomore year?
Yeah, I played left tackle.
And you're going against some.
My first game, I was going against Clive Wilson.
Yeah.
He was going to Boston.
He's at Boston College, yeah.
So I was nervous, but now from then to now, the game's so much slower, I feel like. And I feel like that I understand it more. Like,
sure.
When I was a sophomore, I just was going out there.
There's a million things.
Yeah, and there's just my head's just circling. Like now, I know my assignment, know what I have to do, get it done.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what, I enjoy watching you play. You do a great job on the offensive line. Offense or defense? Which one do you like better? That's tough. Offense. But yeah, here's what I like about this offense, and when I talk to you guys as linemen, your conditioning is phenomenal.
Oh, yeah.
For big guys. You do a lot of the stuff that the skill guys do. But again, that hurry up's tough for a lineman. Do you enjoy it as an offensive group knowing you get to the line of scrimmage and you're ready to go?
That's another huge difference from sophomore to now.
Conditioning.
Yeah, we've been running hurry up since I was there as a freshman. But now it's just
do you like that style?
Yeah, it's just second nature now.
Right.
So
well,
it doesn't really
let's talk about I think this O-line could even be better.
Oh, yeah.
I do. I think that you guys have gotten better every week, no doubt. But I think it's a group. How fun is it to block for the skill guys that Ursuline has, whether it's Erickson running or a pass? And obviously Christian's had a phenomenal year. How fun is this offense to play on?
It's fun because we do a lot of different things, so a lot of different looks. We do a lot of pulling, moving around with offensive linemen. So we know all we have to do is get one good block for our skill and he's gone.
That's it.
Yep.
Isaac Lucas, senior offensive defensive lineman for the U. He represents the Irish very well on and off the field. Glad to be joined here at the Dawn on a Tuesday night. Big win over Cheney. The Golden Dawn. Mr. Naples, the family, they love Ursuline High School. They love Ursuline football. I got to see some of you guys come in Saturday night. your class is the class that gets to reopen the Golden Dawn. How special is that for you guys to come in here and have a place to hang out after a big win?
It's special. It's kind of like after like a home base, kind of like the tradition here between the Dawn and Ursuline is rich.
Yeah,
So
no doubt.
yeah, it's special.
When you come in and you look at the wall and you see that, I know that we play in a state championship game, no doubt, and was again another game that was one of the best games I was ever a part of. Obviously, didn't end the way you wanted it to, but as a senior, that motivated you guys. And what I like about it, I say it motivated you because you've moved on from it and you've hurt for those seniors that played in it last year. But you guys, in my opinion, have kind of developed your own identity as a senior group. Talk about that a little bit.
Well, when I was a freshman, when we first got here, the program wasn't like.
Now it was hard to get a win.
Yeah, it was. We had like 2 wins my freshman
Sure.
year, so we just tried to build the program back to where it should be. Back in like 08, 09, 010, they won 3 back to back to back. So we trying to get the program back to that. So last year showed us what it took to get there, and this year we're hoping to get it
Yeah,
done.
there's no doubt this football team could get there. No doubt in my mind. They got to keep going 1 week at a time. St. V's, big week. Your thoughts on St. V's? It's a good football team.
Mm-hmm. I don't think they have any glaring
No,
weaknesses.
they play a good schedule like Ursuline does. It's a great rivalry. Irish Nation, they need you, no doubt. With Isaac Lucas, senior player profile, we're going to play rapid fire. No wrong answers. Gatorade or water on game day for you?
Water.
Water. Okay. Favorite Irish cheerleader, if you have one. I know you like them all, but if there's a go-to, who's your favorite Irish cheerleader?
Favory.
Favory. Okay, Rachel Favory, obviously. Or
Ashley.
I'm sorry. I got Rachel, her sister, involved. So Ashley Favory, shout out to you. Your student body's crazy. Do you hear that, I guess, is the first question.
Oh, yeah.
Does it get you motivated to play?
Yeah, they get rowdy.
All right. So is there any shout outs to that student body? Anybody that you know is there for you and got your guys' backs? I know Baco's a popular answer.
Baco, Drew, Jarrett,
Yeah.
Tommy.
Those guys do a great job of leading.
You can always hear them.
You do hear that?
Mhm.
Even in a big game like that Saturday night. That's awesome. And shout out to Ursuline. It's the best student section. Favorite college football team? Got to say Ball State, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Ball State. Going to Ball State. What for you? What was it that Ball State had that you really wanted to go there? That's a great football program.
Mhm. Well, I went up there first in, I want to say February, I think it was.
Okay.
So I love the stadium. I love the campus, the facilities, the coaching staff. They all really, when they were recruiting me, they really reached out and made sure I was good. Always checked up on me. So yeah, I kind of just fell in love with like.
That's awesome. Education and football from all of us at YSN. Shout out to you on that accomplishment. That's huge and well deserved. Favorite pro football team? You watch a lot of pro football? Who's your favorite pro?
The Rams.
Rams? That's a good answer. Cooper Kupp.
Mhm.
Aaron Donald's pretty good.
He's all right.
He's all right. You can beat him up, though. Favorite Ursuline class that you've had or a teacher you want to shout out?
My favorite teacher since I've been there since Miss Pasquale.
Miss Pasquale, she
Mhm.
does a great job. I know she gets a lot of games. She does a great job with you guys. So shout out to her and all they do. This education's prepared you to go play college football. The academics at Ursuline, and I don't think people understand how hard it is on a football player to play football for Ursuline High School, to go to school.
Right.
Talk about those long days and what it takes to do what you need to do.
Well, so we'll be at practice, and then after practice is over, it's probably over around I want to say I get home like 7.
7.
And then I'm like, oh crap!
Time management?
I
Is
have a
that
test I have to study
Sure.
for. I have homework. I have this. I have
Right.
that, and I'm just like, it gets rough sometimes. Some
no,
nights.
but that's what I want to ask you. So similar to like you said, sophomore playing to now, time
Right.
management. You've obviously, as you get
No,
older,
yeah, I got better.
it
at
gets better, no
Mhm.
doubt. So great job there. Role model. Who's the go-to for you when you're down and out?
My mom.
Mom, absolutely. Do you know where mom's at during the games?
Yeah, all the time.
You hear her?
Loudest mouth in the
That's
state.
okay, Mom. We need you Friday night. We're going to beat St. V's and put an end to that streak. How do you want this football season to end?
Obviously, state.
You're right.
Yeah, but I want the young guys to know like what it takes to get to state, so we
Yes.
can keep the tradition going and going.
See, I love that you said that answer because you guys were there as freshmen and sophomores. It was tough. Ursuline football there wasn't a whole lot of talk of Ursuline football. There wasn't a lot of things going on in your class, and those guys before you have laid the foundation. That's a great answer. Is there someone from last year's senior class that you kind of leaned on a little bit and learned from?
DeMarcus. That's my best friend.
Yeah, DeMarcus McElroy was a gem, and what he's done and what he will continue to do in college football. So shout out to DeMarcus. Playing at Standout Stadium, playing in that atmosphere Saturday night at Rand Stadium. There wasn't a seat in the place. They were standing room only. How exciting was that? You know a lot of those guys from Cheney. It was a great football game. How exciting was that?
It was crazy. Like running out of the tunnel, then like looking into the stands was like just wild. And like when it got dark and the lights came on, it just felt like high school football.
That was a big time atmosphere. They're going to need you again Friday night. YSU Standout Stadium. The Irish will face the Irish. Ursuline and St. B's will have it for you on ysnlive.com. Isaac Lucas, congrats on all you do. Keep being who you are. Get those big boys on the line of scrimmage. Get that offense going, and let's go beat St. B's.
Thank you.